19 coming into this weekend.
Yeah, Carson Ledford yesterday had 8 kills on 11 attempts for a .727 hitting percentage.
EKU, the block party is right back to work. Maddie Tolzman, part of that block. EKU had 9 blocks in their win yesterday, the straight set victory over Oakland. Another great swat at the net, back-to-back blocks for the Colonels, and they are up 3-1.
Yeah, Eastern Kentucky already showing their strong suit in their game. You have players such as Paige Wagers leading the blocking charge for the Colonels. It's going to be tough for Liberty all day to get it over the net.
Cameron Backus swings long, point to Eastern Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky comes in with an 8-3 record. Liberty is 5-6. The Colonels have won 7 of their last 8 matches. They're one of the best teams in the A-Sun. Good rally. The libero Josie Schmittendorf, and this is A.G. Vandergriff who tools the block and registers the kill. She's coming off an unbelievable performance yesterday. She had 12 kills and hit .458.
Yeah, that led the team yesterday against Oakland. Very important for A.G. Vandergriff to step up once again if Eastern Kentucky wants to win again.
A dangerous lefty right side as Madison Blaine smacks that over for a kill. Blaine is a senior middle blocker from Montgomery, Texas.
Yeah, she took advantage of the overpass there. Was right in her breadbasket, put it on the ground, and got Liberty the point there.
And Madison Blaine will serve. Emily Hill, one of 2 setters that Eastern Kentucky uses. As you mentioned, both of these teams have 2 setters that are used frequently, and both are underclassmen.
Yeah, it's very rare to see such an important part of an offense ran by underclassmen, but the fact that both these teams trust these players to perform is impressive and remarkable.
Pushed out towards Maddie Tolzman. Eastern Kentucky covers it up. And now Charlie Morris pushes it out to the pin, and Cam Backus is blocked. Eastern Kentucky with 3 early swats to get out to this 6-3 lead.
Yeah, definitely. It was kind of a case of the play breaking down there for Liberty, resulting in having to only tip the ball over. Eastern Kentucky was all over that, though, leading to the point.
Charlie Morris, quick set, and Autumn Flowers tools the block. Just a touch off the top of the blockers for Flowers, who is a redshirt senior middle blocker from Atlanta, Georgia. Liberty 5-6 record, and they are currently sitting in just year 2 in Conference USA. A.G. Vandergriff, nice swing. Back row attack from Kate Gammer, number 6. Liberty wearing the red uniforms with the navy stripe on each shoulder. What a rally here. Eastern Kentucky discombobulated. Now off the free ball, here is Elizabeth Helmick. A violation called on Eastern Kentucky. That still was a kill for Helmick. And it's Liberty with the point, 6-5.
Yeah, the setters on both squads stayed really composed and keeping the rally alive, rushing to get under the ball and get it up over the net.
Service error from Liberty. That's on number 16, Charlie Krausen, who is the other setter for Liberty, the freshman from College Station, Texas. And this, at the service line for Eastern Kentucky, is also a freshman setter, Cooper Abney. Both are really impressive. They've been able to step into the college landscape and feel pretty comfortable. Off the overpass, there's Autumn Flowers.
Yeah, as you were saying, both have already made their marks early. Charlie Krausen has already 18 service aces on the year, but also 21 service errors, so it's really a hit or miss with Krausen.
Here's Carly O'Brien, the freshman from Pauline, South Carolina. Only 11 kills coming into this weekend, but she's been used quite a bit here in the Green and White Invitational as Liberty gets the points. Carly O'Brien has been tremendous this weekend. She had double-digit kills yesterday in one of Liberty's matches. Here's Emily Hill. She tools the block. Coming off that triple-double yesterday. First career triple-double for Emily Hill. 11 kills, 276 hit percentage, 19 assists, and 18 digs.
Wow, you don't see that often. In fact, you haven't seen it since 2016 if you're Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky had a player by the name of Rachel Woody in 2016, the OVC, Ohio Valley Conference Freshman of the Year in 2016, and she was actually tied for 7th in the nation in triple doubles.
Oh my gosh.
And Coach Bazzani was an assistant coach at EKU at the time, so she's familiar with with Rachel Woody.
They're hoping maybe some of that talent can carry over to Emily Hill, who's already shown herself to be a stalwart in this Colonel's defense.
Charlie Krausen, beautiful set. What a dig from the libero, Josie Schmittendorf. Now Krausen, a back set for Emily Helmick. EKU survives. Krausen again, finding Helmick for a kill. That was the plan all along. Krausen had a couple of back sets to Elizabeth Helmick, and finally the last try worked out.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Helmick had a great first kill attempt. Great dig, though, from Eastern Kentucky, but the setter trusted her once again to put it away.
All tied at 9, Elizabeth Helmick serves. The James Madison transfer in year 1 at Liberty. Nice cover from Carson Ledford, EKU's middle blocker. And that drops in for a point. Eastern Kentucky just inside the tape, and it's 10-9 Eastern Kentucky.
That was perfect placement of the free ball. Even Liberty thought it was out for a second, but the ref had his eyes on it and saw it hit the line, leading to an Eastern Kentucky point there to take the lead on.
Emily Hill at the service line. Charlie Morris pushes it out to Kate Gammer, and she tools the block. The senior from California who recently got married to Liberty hockey player Brett Gammer this past summer. And Kate comes from an athletic family, not just her now husband Brett, but older sister Abby played volleyball and ran track at Liberty before transferring to Dallas Baptist. Carson Ledford back to work for EKU, and it's 11-10 Colonels. Eastern Kentucky coming off one of their best, statistically one of their best performances of the season, where they hit 312 in their straight set win against Oakland, as A.G. Vandergriff puts up another kill from the right side. She is so tough to stop.
Yeah, with Eastern Kentucky, you were saying very good statistically on the hitting side. They have so many playmakers who can take over a game at any point, and at that moment, and against Ohio yesterday, they were all clicking, or Oakland yesterday, they were all clicking.
Attack error from number 10, Cameron Backus. And Eastern Kentucky leads 13-10 here on Sarah Mitchell's service game. One of the best 6 rotation players in the A-Sun. Number 13 in the white and maroon uniform. From the middle, Madison Plain. And now back row attack, Sarah Mitchell, and that's tipped. A kill for Sarah Mitchell, the senior from Berea, Kentucky.
Sarah Mitchell is a do-it-all player. She has over 1,000 career kills and digs. Not to mention she is a dominant force on the service line.
That drops in for Cameron Backus, a kill, 14-11. And to your point about Sarah Mitchell and her decorated career, Coach Bazzani of Eastern Kentucky said she's playing as consistent as she's ever played in her 5 years. This is her 5th year at EKU, and she is at an all-time high right now, which is scary.
I know. In this game, consistency is the most important part of a game. If you can keep on getting good performance after good performance, eventually it'll start to rattle off into wins.
A.G. Vandergriff puts a dent on the other side of the floor, and it's 15-11, and that's where we will step aside for the first time here this morning. Grab a coffee, a bagel, and maybe some eggs while you're at it. And settle on in because we're just getting this morning started. Liberty and Eastern Kentucky. It's 15-11 EKU in set one here live on YouTube. Back inside the Convocation Center alongside Quinn Elfers, I'm Sam Hyman. Eastern Kentucky coming off an impressive straight set win yesterday over Oakland. Last year, this team went 21-9, their most wins since 2014. Jonna Bazzani in her 6th season, Quinn, has this program headed in the right direction.
Definitely. Bazzani has changed the culture at Eastern Kentucky.
She's built off of, I will say, she's built off of the culture that was left behind when Lori Duncan retired. Lori Duncan, one of the most coveted coaches in Eastern Kentucky history. She was there for 21 seasons.
Wow.
And actually mentored Coach Bazzani. So definitely a cool sort of baton handoff from a legendary coach to someone in Coach Bazzani who started her coaching career at EKU in 2014 and was mentored for years by Coach Duncan and now has taken over and is in her 6th season.
Yeah, that's such a great way to inherit a team after learning and getting taken under the wing by such an established coach. That's definitely led to some success in Bazzani's career at Eastern Kentucky.
Off the overpass, Maddie Tolzman, bullseye! She puts it in the back right corner and it's 18-11 EKU. In impressive fashion here in this first set.
Yeah, Maddie Tolzman, right place, right time mentality. She put that ball just over the libero's head to get it in and extend this Eastern Kentucky lead.
Timeout. Liberty will keep it here on YouTube. Again, glad you're with us for the first of 3 matches today inside the Convocation Center. This is the Green and White Invitational, featuring Oakland, Ohio, Liberty, and Eastern Kentucky. All 4 teams that are participating in the Green and White Invitational, they had winning seasons last year. And so the talent is here, and it's a really good opportunity to finish off non-conference play with a bang against some tough competition.
Yeah, I was going to say, what better way to begin, what better way to warm up for conference play than by playing teams you get a good fight against. And right now, Eastern Kentucky is giving that fight, going on a 4-0 scoring run, which led Liberty to calling the timeout to make sure this set does not get away from them.
Right now, Eastern Kentucky, 12 kills, hitting .571 with 0 errors. I mean, this offense, I thought that they were unstoppable yesterday. They've been unstoppable and then some here in this first set. I mean, this team yesterday hit .312 in 3 sets, only 8 attack errors.
Wow.
They are just dialed in here this weekend in the convo.
Yeah, and you've got to give a lot of credit here to those underclassmen setters we were talking about. Emily Hill has been nonstop putting in the work, getting her teammates the best available balls.
Maddie Tolzman has the last 3 kills for Eastern Kentucky as Autumn Flowers comes off the slide. An overpass swing from Cam Backus. And now a middle attempt, Paige Wagers. Backus one more time from the outside. She tucks it inside the line. And finally, Liberty with a point that snaps EKU's 4-0 run.
Yeah, Sarah Stevens there was on the receiving end of that. She just misread the ball, thought it had a bit more carry on it going out. Unfortunately, it dropped in just in the line for Liberty.
Emily Hill from the 10-foot line. What an unbelievable set and a better block. Autumn Flowers and Cameron Backus, the block party.
Yeah, what better way to get on the board in terms of blocks? That ball stood no chance of getting past that wall.
And here is Charlie Krausen at the service line for Liberty, and she serves out. Error. Side out to Eastern Kentucky, who's got the 19-13 lead. Looking for win number 2 this weekend in the green and white invitational.
Yeah, that is the second service error from Liberty. That's something you cannot afford at this state in the game, to give Eastern Kentucky just more of a cushion.
Eastern Kentucky gives one right back. Cooper Abney, the freshman setter, sends it too long, and this will put Carly O'Brien at the service line. I talked about her earlier. She was impressive in the 5-set win over Oakland yesterday with 8 kills, hit .389, and she entered the weekend with only 11 total kills on this season, as Paige Wagers dials one up from the middle.
Paige Wagers is a force on both ends of the ball. Had 5 kills yesterday, hitting .364 against Oakland, and is a block machine.
A service ace for Maddie Tolzman. 3 kills on 5 swings, and add a service ace for the junior from Heartland, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Tolzman had 2 aces yesterday against Oakland, and what a good time to have one today.
And another awesome serve to get Liberty out of system. Free ball. Abney, a back set, Emily Hill, and that's blocked. Lands inside the back line. And Liberty, after getting out-blocked in the first portion of this set, 3-0. They have 2 blocks in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, Liberty regrouped after that free ball over to Eastern Kentucky and got in position to get that ball on the other side of the court.
Cooper Abney from the 10-foot line pushes it out to Sarah Mitchell. Schmittendorf finds a way to cover that up, and Emily Hill swings long, point to Liberty.
That was a good-looking attempt, got past the blocker, just a bit too much on that ball to land just outside of the line.
Difficult spot for Abney to try and set that ball, and it's 21-17. Lydia Stevens had a difficult time in the back row on that first contact. Timeout taken by Jana Bazzani and Eastern Kentucky. We'll keep it here on YouTube. Liberty and EKU, one former A-Sun member. Eastern Kentucky still in the A-Sun, but these 2 teams met in 2022 twice, actually, Quinn.
These 2 teams have had battles as of recent. Last time they met, Liberty took the sweep. Liberty was able to sweep Eastern Kentucky, but the game before that, Eastern Kentucky won in 5 sets. So I really have no idea how this game could pan out.
Yeah, some of these players played against each other in 2022. You think of the likes of Madison Blaine, who's a senior middle blocker, and she has been with this program for quite some time before Nolan Albright took over. Kate Gammer, Cameron Backus, other seniors. Liberty, a very experienced team, so they know some of the pieces on this Eastern Kentucky side. Sarah Mitchell, a senior, a 5th year. So there's so much familiarity on the court between these 2 teams, even though they are in different conferences now, and it's 2 years later.
Yeah, definitely, but the experience on both sides is going to be what's key for both teams. Like you talk about Cameron Backus, she had 20 kills yesterday against Oakland. She's been rather quiet on the scoreboard today, hoping for some change in that. Has 3 kills on 12 attempts.
Yeah, and 4 attack errors, so she's going to really have to crank up the volume right now. She's averaging 3 kills per set. As we're back underway, this is pushed out to Sarah Mitchell. Boom goes the dynamite in the back row. Mitchell, number 13 in the white uniform this morning. She has 3 kills on 6 swings.
It just seems right now Eastern Kentucky is in sync with Emily Hill. diming up her players, getting them in perfect positions to take points from Liberty.
Elizabeth Helmick, nice off-speed delivery. Mitchell from the pin, and she cashes in. Sarah Mitchell with 4 kills on 7 swings and 0 errors as Eastern Kentucky continues to find rhythm offensively, hitting a 407 as a team in this set.
Wow.
23-17 EKU.
Yeah, that 2-setter system came in really huge for them that last play, with Emily Hill taking the dig, but Cooper Abney, the other setter, putting a perfect ball up there for Eastern Kentucky to capitalize on.
Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here on YouTube. Again, EKU hitting 429 as a team, and this is a squad here in 2024 picked 3rd in the ASUN preseason poll, right behind Lipscomb, who's picked 1st. Florida Gulf Coast also a team to be reckoned with in the ASUN, picked 2nd, and a very experienced EKU team in 2024. 5 of the 6 starters are back this season. The only starter that departed was setter Chloe Mason. There are 3 fifth-year seniors on this roster, Quinn.
Wow.
There's so much experience. And Eastern Kentucky, when I chatted with Sarah Mitchell and Coach Bazzani, there was a feeling that, you know, they didn't want to say it, but you could feel like this is a team that believes that they can win an ASUN championship. They just want to take it one match at a time, but looking down the road, you got that feeling that this team can compete and win an ASUN title.
I was going to say that 3rd place preseason poll might have slighted some Eastern Kentucky players after having their best season in recent memory. Definitely looking, as of now, to be true contenders in the Atlantic Sun.
No doubt about it, as Eastern Kentucky 2 points away from taking set 1. Here's Charlie Krausen. What a setup and a delivery. Kate Gammer, the senior, outside, hammers that one from the middle, and she has now put together her 3rd kill on 5 swings.
Yeah, Kate Grammer there with a photo highlight reel moment. I was getting up in the air. Looked like she was floating up there for a second.
Elizabeth Helmick, service error. Liberty can't give up those situations. Set point for Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, you don't want to get down on a 1-0 set hole early to Eastern Kentucky. This team has been known to put away matches early and quick.
Charlie Morris in at setter right now for Liberty. Down a set point right now, and this is Morris, tries to tip it over. What a cover from Erica Lowry, Liberty's libero, and Kate Gammer. Once again, another kill, back-to-back for the senior, who's got a very chill vibe, but focused vibe, according to head coach Nolan Albright. Kind of offsets Cameron Backus, who's more of a vibrant, energetic presence on the court. Another set point for EKU. Lowry is there. Kate Gammer from the back row. 3 straight kills for Kate Gammer, who is averaging 3 kills per set.
Yeah, Kate Grammer keeping Liberty alive. They are not folding underneath the pressure of being 1 point away from losing this first set.
Gammer with 5 kills in this set. Another set point for Eastern Kentucky. Vandergrift taps it over. And Liberty with another point.
Wow.
Not giving up right now.
Yeah, what better time to go on a 3-0 scoring run than when your back is fully against the wall. There's no room for error, and Liberty is capitalizing on every opportunity here.
Another set point for Eastern Kentucky. In system, this is Sarah Mitchell, and she's roofed, but covered. Now Cameron Backus, Schmittendorf, A.G. Vandergriff. Liberty in system swing, Madison Blaine. Schmittendorf all over the place, and A.G. Vandergriff swings outside. Liberty, heating up late here in this first set. Timeout Eastern Kentucky, and all of a sudden, Liberty is within 2 points of tying this set.
Yeah, that rally went on for so long. It felt like everyone was getting opportunities to put it away, but no one could quite do it, and Eastern Kentucky's error there now gives Liberty a bit more breathing room and much needed momentum being so close to losing this first set.
Liberty on a 4-0 run right now, and 3 of the points out of those 4 coming from Kate Gammer, the senior outside hitter. We've seen her take a couple of swings from the middle and the back row. She's one of the best hitters in Conference USA for sure, a veteran, and again has kind of a chill vibe to her. 2023 Conference USA second team. She actually posted the first 2020 double-double, 20 kills, 20 digs at Liberty since 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, unbelievable. She did that against Hawaii. They beat 23rd ranked Hawaii last year, and she had 20 kills and 20 digs. So something that she always will remember. And Madison Blaine, the middle blocker for Liberty, said that's one of the most memorable matches that she's been a part of, playing at Hawaii and beating 23rd ranked Hawaii in 5 sets.
Yeah, definitely. Kate Gammer, a huge part of that, a huge part of this comeback. You need someone on this team who's cool, calm, and collected in moments like these to just be able to put the ball away despite the score.
Set point number 5 for Eastern Kentucky. A.G. Vandergriff this time delivers the final blow in set 1, and EKU wins set 1 25-24. We'll step aside and come back with set number 2 in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere. EKU trying to go 2-0 in the Green and White Invitational, and Liberty trying to finish the Green and White Invitational on a high note with their 3rd match and get to 2-1. We'll be back in a moment on YouTube.
And we are back for the 2nd set of the Green and White Invitational show-off between Eastern Kentucky and Liberty. I will be taking over play-by-play responsibilities this set. Not sure if it'll be as good as my partner Sam Hyman, but I will certainly try my best here.
Now it's going to be a fun set. It was a competitive first set, Quinn. Liberty did not fall asleep in that latter stage of the first set. You know, Eastern Kentucky was up 24-18, 4 straight points from Liberty. That sort of brings the energy to an all-time high as we hit set 2.
Yeah, moments like those really show you the true mettle of a team. Are they going to fold or are they going to stand tall? As we have Charlie Croson now serving for Liberty. It's a swing there. There's a little bit of
violation at the net there.
A little violation there to get Eastern Kentucky on the board there. As we will now have Sarah Mitchell up to serve for the Colonels.
Now watch out for where she places this.
Definitely. Under that, a great swing attempt. The overpass, though, gets right to Liberty. The set once more. Oh, good. And, ooh, Liberty tries to get under it. They just cannot. They got it up the first time. They could not get under it the second.
Yeah, Erica Lowry, she's a really good libero, but was unable to get that first quick step, and Sarah Mitchell continues to serve.
Yep, Sarah Mitchell up here. Oh, what a kill there from number 10, Cameron Backus, trying to get those numbers up a little bit. That's her 4th kill of the day after having a bit of a rocky start in that first set.
Yeah, she was hitting 0.83, had 4 attack errors. Not like her. She is a very efficient player.
Definitely. As we have some action here at the net. The swing, light swing. Once again, getting locked and loaded. Great dig there. He comes back. Another kill attempt just out of bounds for Kate Gammer. Kate Gammer now on the outside. She seemed to be thriving last set, playing more middle back from the back row with those great attacks that she had to keep Liberty in it last set.
Yeah, she had a run of 3 straight points on her own.
Here we go. Another great opportunity up the middle. Eastern Kentucky tried to keep it alive, but it was Autumn Flowers with the great kill there to put it down on the ground.
Autumn Flowers, the redshirt senior middle blocker, first season at Liberty, so continuing to develop chemistry with her teammates. Played at Butler and Gardner-Webb.
The overpass there gives Liberty an opportunity to strike, and they do. That is number 7, Elizabeth Helmick there with the monstrous slam to give Eastern Kentucky a tied game.
Yeah, Elizabeth Helmick, the lefty on the right side. Coach Albright said, I'm still trying to uncover the impact that she is having on our team. She's got unlimited range. She can hit the line, deep seam, sharp cross, even a tip. It's hard for defenses to prepare for what type of shot Helmick is going to hit.
Yeah, having a jack of all trades does not hurt if you're Liberty. As the set opportunity up the middle. Dig. Here he comes. Gammer once again with the swing. Blocked. Here we go. Ooh. As Helmick once again tries to strike gold twice. She cannot get it in.
No, they actually called a tip.
Oh, it was a tip.
They called a tip, so Elizabeth Helmick with back-to-back kills, and again, somebody that is in her first season at Liberty and really has made an impact right away. The transfer from James Madison with a ton of experience.
Yeah, great dig there from the libero. Gammer once again takes a swing, no good. One more time. No, sir, that is a block party from A.G. Vandergriff and Paige Wagers there.
And the blocks are piling up for Eastern Kentucky this weekend in Athens. They had 9 blocks yesterday, and now they have 4 blocks so far today. Great timing by Wagers and Vandergriff, jumping at the same time as there's a service ace for Eastern Kentucky's Cooper Abney. That's not easy to do, to time your jump. Two blockers timing their jump at the same time.
Definitely, it just takes a lot of repetition. Just knowing your blocking partner too is huge, and having that chemistry there. As Gammer takes a swing, blocked. Once again, they go to Helmick, no good. Gammer with the tip, and it is in. She puts it just outside the blocker's hand, causing it to go out of bounds.
And think about that. You know, you saw earlier on Kate Gammer, she's got a powerful, heavy arm from the outside. Right there, all she did was tip it. She noticed exactly where the blockers were and said, I'm just going to tip this off the edge of the block and tool it, and she did just that.
Exactly. It's not always about the power, but the precision, as it's a great up by Helmick. Gammer once again takes a swing, and there she goes, unleashing that power and that precision once more to give Liberty the lead once more.
Yeah, she's averaging Kate Gammer 3 kills per set coming into the weekend, and so is her teammate pin hitter Cameron Backus. Those two have to be lockstep with each other for Liberty to have a chance in this match.
Definitely. As the block gets there, 4 hits from Liberty gives Eastern Kentucky the point there. Great blocking there from this wall that Eastern Kentucky has seemed to solidify as the game's gone on. As we have a little bit of discussion here from the coach, maybe questioning if the ball hit the net, or as it seems to be some substitutions from Liberty, as we will see Helmick take a seat on the bench as Eastern Kentucky will try to take the lead. Great pass, great chance for Gammer. Gammer once again not using her full power, just getting a tip up over the blockers where no one is around. Gammer continues to add on to her kill count with now her 8th kill of the day.
Yeah, and that leads the entire match so far on either side. So she is absolutely locked in, hitting 375.
As it's Mitchell with the swing, no good. Once more, just outside. Mitchell trying to get some momentum back for Eastern Kentucky here. The trust that her setter Emily Hill has in her is being shown there, despite not getting the point. Here we go, a great opportunity here for Liberty to strike. They will not. Here we go, we got a great block there. That wall of Liberty striking, as that was number 23, Madison Blaine, with the block to give Liberty a 3-point lead, 9-6. And we will go into a timeout as we will be back shortly with the rest of the second set. We welcome you back here to the second set as Liberty tries to tie this game up, leading 9-6 currently, as Gammer once again up to serve. That is not how you want to come out of the timeout here, with an early service error. That has been crucial today, as Liberty is not wanting to give up this lead. Next up we will have Josie Smittendorf up to serve for the Colonels. And once again, another back-to-back service error from both teams, essentially canceling each other out, except Liberty now is 1 point closer to taking the second set. As now Madison Blaine is up to serve for the Flames. Puts one over Sarah Mitchell with the dig. As a swing from number 7 there. Takes it over. Liberty rebounding though. Once again, Mitchell up to swing. Liberty, a great dig once more. Liberty, what a way to answer. Such an emphatic kill attempt that first time by getting one of your own.
And that point, again, at the end, the kill goes to Cameron Backus, Quinn, but Madison Blaine, who's at the service line right now, she is a major reason why Liberty won that point. Did you see her hustle all the way towards the baseline where the basketball end line is? I mean, that was an unbelievable save. Tries to get the pancake right there. But, you know, we talked to Madison Blaine a couple of days ago, and she's a middle blocker, right? So she loves, you know, she's used to blocking. She's used to delivering big swings at the net. But one thing that she really appreciates is doing the things that she doesn't always do, and that's the occasional pancake or the occasional, you know, situation where you've got to run far off out of the court and save a ball. Like, she loves those unique moments, and that saved the point, and ultimately Liberty got the point.
Yeah, it's tough to teach that type of hustle. Madison Blaine, a jack of all trades, trying to do the best she can to keep her team ahead, and that showed there by running almost outside of the arena to get that ball. As now Emily Hill is up to serve. Liberty trying to get something going here, a tip. As Autumn Flowers seizing the opportunity there, noticing the blockers were a bit late to their assignments and getting a nice tip off that missed communication there from Eastern Kentucky to extend this Liberty lead.
You could tell Liberty after that ending to set one, right? They were down 24-18. Scored 4 straight points, ended up losing the set, but they still fought, and now they're taking that here to set number 2 as Sarah Mitchell tools the block, and Eastern Kentucky will send Mitchell to the service line.
Yeah, that was a great attempt from the Liberty blocker there. One-on-one action. Just unfortunately, Mitchell's kill attempt was just too much to handle, causing it to go out of bounds, as Mitchell now will try to add more points on the service line here. As now Liberty trying to go back once again to what was working, could not find success there. Now it's Liberty trying to get something going. The libero now with the set. It's Mitchell with the back row swing, could not get it. Liberty just trying to get it over now. The communication from Eastern Kentucky being shown, but it does not result in much as there is another block from Liberty.
Yeah, it's Elizabeth Helmick and Autumn Flowers, and Liberty has now evened up the block department at 4 blocks apiece. EKU and Liberty combining for 8 blocks. That's going to be something to watch the rest of this match. Who is going to take and seize control at the net?
Yeah, as Emily Hill tries to create opportunities here, and does, as Eastern Kentucky will get the point off of the block going out of bounds. But Liberty is now looking a lot more composed, looking like they're getting on top of their assignments a lot better now this set. That time, unfortunately, though, for the Flames did not result in points.
Yeah, looking at the numbers, Quinn, Liberty's hitting .240 in this set, only 3 attack errors, and Eastern Kentucky hitting .050. And once again, that hit percentage will rise after Kate Gammer records yet another kill. Quinn, she's up to 9 kills. She had 12 kills in 2 matches yesterday.
Wow.
She has 9 in this match.
Yeah, Kate Gammer definitely on track for her 5th double-digit kill of the season. As Kate Gammer, once again, getting points when it matters the most. That is her 10th kill of the game, 5th double-digit kill total of the season for Gammer, as Eastern Kentucky inches closer to taking over Liberty's lead.
Can't speak highly enough about Kate Gammer and what she's meant to this program at Liberty.
As once again, Liberty trying to set something up here. Cannot get it. Ooh, as that was Elizabeth Helmick trying to get a quick point there for Liberty, but could not see it through. Eastern Kentucky now will have the chance to once again dig into this lead.
So right there was an overpass, and Helmick, the equivalent of, you know, you seeing that somebody puts out a brand new cake and you think that you're going to get it all, and then boom, takes it away. There was a bit more of like yeah, I gotta kill this. I gotta kill this overpass immediately, and she just swung too hard.
Yes, but Helmick making it up there with a great kill, just out of reach of the diving defender there, extending this Liberty lead, 16-11, as she will now take her turn up to serve. Helmick with the serve here, as it is a rough exchange there from Maddie Tolzman, just out of reach, giving Eastern Kentucky the ball back, and there will be a timeout on Liberty's end, trying to keep the momentum going despite that error here. Liberty looking a lot more composed this second set. What are you seeing, Sam, from the Flames that have helped them take this lead?
Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot more in-system balls and hustle plays, right? Hustle plays are going the way of Liberty right now. We've seen them scramble, even at a system, just get after it and keep points alive. And then when they're in system, right, they're really taking advantage. And Kate Gammer is a big reason why. She's got 10 kills, hitting .421. But again, that hit percentage in this set is impressive, 258. And they're also playing phenomenal defense, forcing Eastern Kentucky to hit just .083 in this set. So will be interesting to see how Eastern Kentucky responds. This is a big hole they're in, 17-11, but you can't sleep on them because this is one of the best teams in the A-Sun. They can dial it up and turn things around at any moment, and I think it's got to be on the offensive end. They got to get in system, and they got to figure out a way to utilize Emily Hill and Cooper Abney, the two setters, and have the right types of combinations.
Yeah, Emily Hill, despite being a setter, is 5'11", so she has the potential and the power to be a great attacker for Eastern Kentucky. It's all about being at the right place at the right time for the Colonels here.
And yeah, and Liberty's neutralized Emily Hill in this match so far as an attacker. She had a career-high 11 kills yesterday, part of that triple-double, but she only has 3 kills, hasn't been much of a threat offensively in terms of her swing.
As there's a great attempt there, but the hustle once again being shown from Liberty as the free ball goes over. Eastern Kentucky with a chance to capitalize, and they do. That is Paige Wagers taking it up the middle, no blocker in sight, putting it right in the middle of multiple Liberty defenders.
And that was an unbelievable in-system swing from Wagers because Cooper Abney, the freshman setter, such a tight, quick set. When she set that ball, it wasn't a 2-ball. It didn't scream and vault up in the air super high. It was so close to Wagers where she swung quickly and got the kill.
As Mitchell gets it over. Liberty, ooh, the setter tries to get in some of the action, and she does. That is Charlie Morris taking it herself on the second hit. We haven't seen much of that. I don't think we've seen any of that, honestly.
Yeah, it's actually something that we didn't see much of it yesterday, but Coach Albright did tell us that this setter dynamic, a modified 5-1, where Charlie Morris will play the front row. She will act as a hitter and a blocker, so it's not incredibly surprising, but she hasn't done it a lot this weekend that we've seen.
Definitely. Eastern Kentucky trying to get it. Sarah Mitchell tries to get it over, just out. Just trying to put a bit too much on that ball, unfortunately for her. Guys, too much carry on that, giving Liberty a chance to put this game away with a 7-point lead, as it'll be Gammer up to serve. A shaky receive from Mitchell, trying to make it up here with the hit. She does, gets over the overpass, goes the way of Eastern Kentucky as Mitchell doing it all herself there with the serve receive, the hit, and the final overpass, the opportunity to give Eastern Kentucky that point.
Yeah, just so strong, Sarah Mitchell. It's really tough to stop her when she's close to the net like that.
Gammer tries to take a swing once again, no good. Here we go. A hustle play will be required, and Liberty will not get to it that time. You can only hustle so much when you have a player such as Eastern Kentucky did there, putting it in the back of the arena almost in the bleachers here. As we will now have Josie Schmittendorf once again serving for the Colonels. Liberty getting ready for a mid-attack. Great dig there. Once again, Eastern Kentucky trying to make something happen. Here comes Gammer with locked and loaded. Uncorks it, gets it past the blockers right in the middle of the court where there were no Colonels there waiting for it.
I love the intensity that we're seeing from both teams in this set, Quinn, with Cooper Abney there blocking that ball, not blocking, but sort of deflecting it off of her shoulder blade and keeping it alive for Eastern Kentucky, but Liberty gets the point. Now there is a review on the previous point. Cameron Backus got the kill at the end of it.
Yeah, it's just all about, like, this is a very crucial point to win or lose. If you're Liberty, you're looking to just get in that 20-point threshold where it just seems harder and harder to come back. While if you're Eastern Kentucky, you're trying to do what Liberty did last set and go on a late scoring run, except hoping for a different result where they would win the set and take a 2-0 set lead here. But looking at some numbers here, A.G. Vandegrift, 6 kills along with Sarah Mitchell. Eastern Kentucky seems to be spreading the love around in terms of who's getting kills, because there are multiple Colonels here who are making their presence known on the score sheet.
Yeah, no doubt. There's definitely that, but the difference is the efficiency. Eastern Kentucky is only hitting .217 as a team. Remember, I think it was halfway through the first set we were talking about how Eastern Kentucky had a hit percentage that was above 300. They hit .312 as a team in 3 sets yesterday in their 3-set win against Oakland. They haven't been as efficient in this match, and that's a credit to Liberty and what they've done on serve receive defensively. But Eastern Kentucky's got to clean up some of the mess on their side as well to get in-system swings and bump that hit percentage up.
Definitely. It seems like Liberty has not only tightened its hatches up in terms of the blocking and the defense and the digs, but Eastern Kentucky almost seems to have taken a bit of a step back from their consistency and their dominance in the first set when it comes to converting on those opportunities, as that is a big reason why they're in this hole right now, as now we will see Madison Blaine up to serve for the Flames.
Yeah, call confirmed, so 20-14. And Madison Blaine will get subbed out here, and how about this, an opportunity for the freshman Aubrey Atchison.
Aubrey Atchison, that is not a name you hear much, but she's trying to make the most of her opportunity here to get Liberty further ahead in this game.
Really good serve.
Yeah, definitely great sign so far. The free ball over. Once again, trying to make something happen here. It's Gammer, puts it right outside of the grasp of Josie Schmittendorf. Cameron Backus, my apologies there. So much action happening at once.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was a phenomenal swing by Cameron Backus. She got high up off the floor there, touching maybe 10-2, 10-3, even higher perhaps.
Yeah, but that is answered right away from Carson Ledford. Carson Ledford had that wingspan. The ball seemed it might have been a bit much in front of her, but she had the wingspan and the perfect timing to just get that in the perfect spot for the Colonels to maybe now start something, positive now for Eastern Kentucky. As it'll be now Eastern Kentucky up to serve with Charlie Morris trying to make something happen, and Autumn Flowers seems to be really finding a groove on that type of kill where she's trying to take out 2 steps up, trying to run up and get a nice attempt there, giving Liberty just more of a cushion coming down to the stretch.
Autumn Flowers, when she comes off the slide like that, it kind of hangs and holds her arm back where you don't know where she's going to swing it, down the line, a cross-court swing.
Emily Hill trying to get something as Cameron Backus, perfect hand placement, not truly disrupting her, but giving Liberty the point there because just right place, right time. As Charlie Croson trying to maybe put this game away. Liberty 2 points from tying this game up. As Emily Hill tries to set something up for Sarah Mitchell, and she does right there. Sarah Mitchell has been seeming to be Emily Hill's favorite target up to this point right now. Mitchell so far with 7 kills on the day.
Yeah, hitting .278 as well. Sarah Mitchell, one of the best 6 rotation players in the A-Sun. Unable to dig that, though. What a swing
Yeah.
from Elizabeth Helmick right down the middle. That's a tough ball to dig. Very tough.
Definitely. Also, you saw Autumn Flowers there maybe faking out some blockers, trying to get into their heads, and Elizabeth Helmick can make it work on either side of the ball, whether it's on the outside or the middle, as there is a service error there from Carly O'Brien to give Eastern Kentucky a chance now to kind of repeat what Liberty did last set, a very similar circumstance where Liberty was down 24-18. Eastern Kentucky is now down 17-24. Trying to put this away. There goes Helmick. No good. As now it'll be up to Tolsman here to get it, but she's just out of bounds there. As Liberty will now take the second set here, 25-17. Liberty definitely looked like a different team there that entire set.
Yeah, now it's game on, right?
Definitely.
One set apiece, and we'll have set 3 in about 5 minutes.
Yep, we will be back very momentarily after teams are done convening and trying to adapt, as we are now square off once more at 1-1. We will be back right after this.
Back inside the Convocation Center alongside Quinn Elfers, I'm Sam Hyman, and we go to a third set as this match is tied at 1 set apiece. Eastern Kentucky took the opening set 25-22, and Liberty taking the second set 25-17, Quinn. A very impressive bounce-back effort from Liberty, and you felt that it may have been coming after that push at the end of the first set from the Flames.
Definitely, that momentum seemed to carry over as this Liberty team seemed like a completely different team this second set, being more attentive to the blocks, being more opportunistic, and being able to capitalize on those attempts to kill the ball more and more, and also making use of that depth they have and all the star power they have on that team. Definitely a great look if you're Liberty and you're Coach Nolan Albrecht.
Coach Nolan Albright in his first season at Liberty. He joined the coaching staff as an assistant March 2024, and then Liberty's head coach at the time, Trevor Johnson, resigned, so Nolan was elevated to the acting head coach on May 9th. He was the head coach at Belmont Abbey for the men's volleyball team from 2017 to 2021. Also spent time with the women's team as well. And we spoke to him a couple of days ago. Great personality and has a great vision for this program. He actually said one thing that helps him continue to grow and relate to his players. He spent the last couple of years playing AVP beach volleyball, and he feels like that sharpens his awareness for the things that they are feeling because of how close he is to having played the game. As Carson Ledford tools the block, and Eastern Kentucky trying to rebound after dropping that second set 25-17.
Yeah, and they started off in a bit of a hole. Two crucial errors giving Liberty a 2-0 lead, but answering back right away with an impressive kill.
Madison Blaine drives that through. The senior middle blocker from Montgomery, Texas. We talked to Madison as well a few days ago. She said that she started volleyball pretty late at the age of 17 and was a bit timid early on, but she is far from that right now. Her confidence is through the roof. Liberty picks up a service ace, Elizabeth Helmick, a James Madison transfer who is in year one at Liberty, spent the last 4 seasons with the Dukes and played in 74 matches and was actually a part of 2 teams that made the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, you love that experience if you're Liberty.
Carson Ledford records another kill for Eastern Kentucky, the junior from Wilkesboro, North Carolina. 2023 second team All-ASUN selection. Now at the service line and pushes that one wide. Side out to Liberty.
Already in the early goings of this set, 2 service errors from Eastern Kentucky. Those are 2 points that could change the course of change the momentum of this game, because if you win those points, it's 4-3 rather than 5-2.
We've seen a bunch of service errors, a combined 11 service errors now in this match. Eastern Kentucky had 10 service errors on Tuesday in their midweek match against Marshall, and Coach Bazzani told us that that was a bit of an outlier. Wasn't expected. She said we've been actually serving pretty well recently, as Cameron Backus with a cross-court kill.
Yeah, great awareness there from Backus, just trying to get it in. Got a little bit of a tip maybe or something that got a little bit of up and over on that ball, getting it in just in time.
Madison Blaine into the nylon. Point to EKU.
Already 4 service errors combined in this set. 4 points that you're just giving away. That's not what you want to see if you're either team.
Charlie Morris rejected. Charlie Morris again pushes it out to Cameron Backus. Threads it through the blockers. Morris setter dump. Tolzman is there. Eastern Kentucky out of system. Diving effort, great back row work from Liberty. That was Kate Gammer, the 6th rotation pin hitter. Here she is again, pushes it to Charlie Morris, the setter, and Liberty wins the point.
Wow.
I mean, that is just textbook, gutsy, grinded out type of effort from the Flames, who lead 7-4 in set 3.
Yeah, you can't give up on points like that, and that's exactly what Cameron Backus did. That was her third attempt at trying to put the point away, and she finally got it. Not by using her power, but by using her pinpoint accuracy to get it where she knew defenders weren't at.
Long on the service from Charlie Krausen, the freshman center from College Station, Texas.
Yeah, you can't be giving points away after such a crucial rally to help get the team amped. It silences your team right away once you give it away on a service error.
Krausen back sets Elizabeth Helmick, and she cashes in from the right side. The southpaw with an unlimited range, according to her head coach, Nolan Albright. Hit line, deep seam, sharp cross, a tip. It's all in her bag of tricks.
Yeah, and that's helped Liberty continue that momentum they've built over the past 2 sets, especially at the end of that first one.
Carson Ledford, a ferocious swing from the middle.
And Erica Lowry doing everything she could to save it, even getting on the ground, but it was no use as the ball stood no chance of staying in bounds.
Gammer, roll shot. Schmittendorf, and here's Sarah Mitchell, rejected. Up top, Autumn Flowers and Elizabeth Helmick. Liberty's block total up to 5.
Wow, it seems like Liberty's making all the dynamic plays that are making the difference and to why they're up 9-6 early in this third set.
Emily Hill with a setup for Carson Ledford, and she picks up another kill. 7 kills on 11 swings for Ledford out of the middle blocker position. She averages 1.86 kills per set, .319 hit percentage.
Yeah, Ledford having the ball dance along that line on the net, getting it in just in time.
Nice dig, Sarah Mitchell, back row. Maddie Tolsman off the top of the blockers. And now Kate Gammer, a flat-footed swing. A.G. Vandergriff, too much smoke behind that swing.
A.G. Vandergriff adding on to that total. Now the third Eastern Kentucky player with at least 7 kills on the night.
A.G. Vandergriff is from an athletic family. Her parents played sports at the college level, and her brother Brock is the quarterback for the Kentucky football team, and they're about to take on Ohio.
Yeah, I was going to say quite a full circle moment there. Brock's getting ready to lead his team against Ohio. Meanwhile, A.G. Vandergriff is looking to lead her team in Ohio.
We'll step aside for a quick break. All tied at 9 in set 3. All right, back here inside the cozy confines of the Convocation Center with Quinn Elfers. I'm Sam Hyman, all tied at 9, and the Eastern Kentucky Colonels getting a serious spark from Carson Ledford, who is errorless in this match, and potentially for the second consecutive match. She was incredible against Oakland, 8 kills and 0 errors, hit .727. Her hit percentage today is at above 600 right now, as Kate Gammer takes a crack from the outside. And now Krausen sets up Gammer again. Good rally out of the timeout. Gammer rises up, and what a dig, Josie Schmittendorf. A.G. Vandergriff finishes off the masterpiece.
Wow, the liberos there played a huge part in keeping that set going. Erica Lowry, despite not getting it there, kept the hustle up earlier on in the rally, keeping the ball alive for Liberty, but unfortunately it panned out in nothing for the Flames.
Charlie Krausen back sets for Kate Gammer as she tools the block. Gammer up to 11 kills and only 2 errors on 26 swings. We talked about her earlier, the senior outside, a 6-rotation player, 2023 Conference USA second team. And she has played in 91 career matches. And as soon as she stepped foot on campus at Liberty, she has been a main piece to this program. She was on the 2021 ASUN All-Freshman team. Liberty was in the ASUN when she got to Lynchburg, and now they're in Conference USA. She has grown up fast as Madison Blaine with a big-time boom, and Blaine with her 3rd kill.
Yeah, that was crucial there. Sarah Mitchell just could not get the right angle underneath that ball, causing it to hit off her poorly and go out of bounds.
Kate Gammer at the service line. Emily Hill from the 10-foot line finds Maddie Tolsman, and she swings too strong.
Ball travels too far. Let's give the point to
Maddie Tolsman has to find a way to get kind of back into a rhythm. She's 4 of 12 right now with 3 attacking errors for a .083 hitting percentage.
Diving effort, Erica Lowry, the libero for Liberty. And Lowry's effort and hustle, it pays off for the Flames. 13-11 lead for Liberty, who has already played 2 matches in this Invitational and went 1-1 yesterday, a 5-set match, a victory over Oakland, and then dropping their 2nd match in straight sets to Ohio. So trying to end the Invitational from their perspective with an exclamation point before they make the trip back down to Lynchburg, Virginia. A.G. Vandergriff tools the block, and it's 13-12. Vandergriff 9 kills on 19 swings. Not as efficient as she was yesterday in the straight set victory where she had 12 kills and hit .458, but still impressive. Service ace for Cooper Abney. And one thing we talked to Coach Bazzani about with A.G. Vandergriff, Coach Bazzani said that A.G. is playing much smarter this year. Taking a massive jump from last year to this year. She's now a junior. And the competitiveness and determination will certainly lead to something special down the line. She was a 2nd-team ASUN selection last year. She keeps up what she's done, at least what we've witnessed with our own eyes, as Eastern Kentucky ties it up at 14. Yeah. She's destined for a pretty good season in her junior year, A.G. Vandergriff.
Oh, definitely. She has already shown that she can be a thorn in everyone's side, but now she has definitely the tools and sounds like the mindset here to continue to be that for the next couple of years for the Colonels. As I want to highlight there, Cooper Abney doing a little fake out, a little misdirection there, looking like she was going to get a good setup. Instead tries to put it behind Liberty defenders, which she does so successfully.
Cooper Abney, just a freshman, part of Eastern Kentucky's 6'2" offense, and Abney is a winner. She's a 4-time All-State selection out of Pope High School from Marietta, Georgia, a state championship runner-up as well at the high school level. Look at Erica Lowry. Wasn't enough, though, as Emily Hill dumps it over, and Eastern Kentucky has turned the volume up over the last 3 points.
Yeah, Emily Hill unsuccessful in that first attempt due to the outstanding acrobatics of Erica Lowry, but taking advantage of a lack of defenders there now and then putting it back with just a nice little tip.
3-0 run for Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, this set has been back and forth. It seemed like there was a point where Liberty could have been maybe having a run there, only for Eastern Kentucky to answer back with now one of their own as the game now comes into as the set now goes into the later stages of its progression.
Maddie Tolsman at the service line, the junior from Heartland, Wisconsin. Good serve. And Cameron Backus blasting it through the block. And Liberty gets the point after Eastern Kentucky was on a 3-0 run.
Yeah, this third set is crucial for both teams, and they know it. Neither team wants to go down in the fourth set 2-1 where they have a chance to lose it. So great effort from both squads right now to keep themselves in this game.
Liberty's 10th service error of the match. Will that ultimately, that area, come back to bite them when it's all said and done, giving away a lot of points?
Yeah, Charlie Croson is, I said earlier in the call, a boomer bust type player when it comes to serving.
Autumn Flowers off the slide.
Overpass.
Sarah Mitchell, good cross-court swing. Yeah, trying to take advantage, and Eastern Kentucky gets the point.
Net violation call.
And the Colonels
The result of the violation is
up 18-15 on a net violation from Liberty.
Yeah, it's crucial. Those tiny mistakes keep adding up for Liberty. Not only the service errors, but now the net violation, giving away easy points to Kentucky, or Eastern Kentucky.
Josie Schmittendorf will serve. Point EKU. Schmittendorf, really good serve. Coach Bazzani had a lot of great things to say about Josie Schmittendorf, the libero, who, by the way, was fantastic yesterday. I mean, diving all over the place. And that's one thing that Coach Bazzani and Josie Schmittendorf have been talking about pretty regularly recently. Timeout Liberty. The conversation has been surrounding her range defensively. Our team always knows where she is. We want her to extend her range and really take charge and cover a lot of different areas. Josie Schmittendorf, part of Coach Bazzani's first recruiting class as a head coach. That was a big class, and Schmittendorf and Sarah Mitchell are the only two from that recruiting class left. A couple of fifth-year seniors. Josie actually, according to Coach Bazzani, considered transferring. She was thinking about entering the portal after last season, but after you win 21 games, and that's the most since 2014, there's a belief factor that kicks in even more, and you believe that the next step could be an ASUN championship, so that's why she's back. And, of course, the relationship she has with Coach Bazzani.
That's definitely, that championship at the end of the season is the end game for Eastern Kentucky. And when you have two fifth-year seniors such as Sarah Mitchell and Josie Schmittendorf, who are dominant forces in their own end, Schmittendorf, the preseason defensive player of the year according to the media and the fans. You don't see that often. Definitely making her presence known on the defensive end, winning actually defensive player of the week just only a couple weeks ago. Also, you were talking about Coach Bazzani here. She was actually selected to Volleyball Magazine's Coaching Hot Shots list. I'm assuming for reasons such as that, keeping a player such as Schmittendorf on your squad.
Yeah, she's a really, really well-respected coach. Coach Bazzani, actually, when she took over as the head coach, she was in her mid-20s, Quinn. Wow. So I remember her telling me a few days ago, she was like, wow, me? Like, this is really going to be my opportunity? And she certainly deserves it after putting in the work under the legendary head coach, Lori Duncan, who is part of the 2023 Eastern Kentucky Hall of Fame. Was the head coach at EKU for 21 seasons. Emily Hill tools the block. And it's 20-16, Quinn. If Emily Hill can really assert herself as a hitter, it's a dangerous sight for Liberty because she's a setter and also has a great first contact as a passer as well.
Definitely really much a jack of all trades there. She's also 5'11", so even though she's a setter, she can still get up there and take the ball home. Yeah,
Emily Hill, the sophomore from Yorktown, Indiana. Coach Bazzani telling us that she can play front row as a hitter, so smart. And this is, you know, when we talked about the difference between Eastern Kentucky's team last year and this year, one of the massive, not changes, but dynamics that has sort of risen to the top of the surface is the setter dynamic, where it's a 6-2 offense, and Emily Hill can play front row and be a hitter. Last year, Emily Hill wasn't used that much as a hitter because she was the secondary setter to Chloe Mason, as Sarah Mitchell hammers that one from the outside, and she'll head to the service line, 21-17. And EKU has its eyes on winning this third set.
Yeah, and you were mentioning the setter duo. They're only underclassmen, which means they're going to have multiple years to develop and get only better from here.
Yeah, that's scary. It's scary to think about.
The rest of the A-Sun better be on notice for this setter tandem.
Hill, tight set. Carson Ledford continues to be perfect. She has 8 kills, 0 errors.
Carson Ledford, that's what you need. You don't normally see players this late in the game with no errors and hitting over 500. Very impressive so far from the junior from Wilkesboro.
Madison Blaine swings wide, and Eastern Kentucky now taking full control of this set.
I'm seeing another pattern here. Liberty now down as against the wall, just like they were in the first set. The question is, how are they going to respond?
Elizabeth Helmick. Vandergriff punches it over. And a Charlie Kraus in a back set for Helmick in the deep corner, and it plops in. Target practice.
Definitely.
From Elizabeth Helmick, the JMU transfer.
Yeah, Mitchell did everything she could to get there, diving her body out, trying to get some sort of contact. Unable to there, as that was perfect placement from Liberty.
A.G. Vandergriff floats it. And now Charlie Morris over to Kate Gammer, and she puts a dent in the convo floor.
Wow, that defense there was on point. Both the libero there, Erica Lowry trying to run and get it off balance, and then having such an amazing setter such as Charlie Morris, despite being off balance and kind of in the air, putting it in a perfect spot to capitalize.
Emily Hill sets up Carson Ledford, and she's blocked. Big block Blaine, they call her down in Lynchburg, VA. 3 straight points for the Flames, and it's 23-20 here in set 3. Timeout, EKU.
Liberty now again doing what they did in the first set. Their backs are against the wall. They do not fold under this pressure. Once again going on a crucial run to keep them in this game and keep this set going. The last thing they want now is to go down 2-1 with an Eastern Kentucky team who seems to have a tendency to put games away in 4 sets.
What a matchup this has been between two teams that once played each other pretty regularly when they were members of the A-Sun. EKU still in the A-Sun. Liberty in year 2 in Conference USA. Picked 4th, the Flames, in the Conference USA preseason poll behind Western Kentucky, New Mexico State, and UTEP. And Eastern Kentucky picked 3rd in the A-Sun preseason poll behind Florida Gulf Coast and Lipscomb.
Yeah, definitely a chip on the shoulder there maybe from Eastern Kentucky. When you have such momentum and such great players on this team, they might see that as a bit of a slight towards them. So you can definitely see it out on the court. They're trying their best to make a statement to the A-Sun, and they are definitely doing that and more. Yeah, Liberty once again trying to not get in a 2-1 hole. When they've been in that 2-1 hole, they are 0-1, and when they're in a 2-0, when they're down 2 sets to either 1 or 0, they're 0-5. Definitely looking to hope history doesn't repeat itself if they do fall in that unfortunate hole once more.
All right, a 3-0 run here for the Flames. Elizabeth Helmick serves. Schmittendorf, tough first contact. And Liberty keeps the run going. 4 straight points for the Flames.
Yeah, Schmittendorf's first hit was just not where they needed it to be, causing the set to be in a spot where the blockers were already ready to swat that down, and that's exactly what they did there.
Helmick back to serve. Strong. And Liberty's 11th service error. We talked about it. Is that going to come back to bite them? And right there, you know, after a 4-0 run, in a blink of an eye, now it's set point for Eastern Kentucky.
It definitely might be. And credit to Smittendorf there, reading it and sensing that it was going to be out and being loud and vocal about it going out.
Setter dump from Charlie Morris. And EKU can't regroup. And so set point number 2 coming up now for the Colonels.
Yeah, both Carson Ledford and Sarah Mitchell doing everything they could to save it. It was just an unfortunate first bounce that caused it to be just out of reach.
There was a whistle before that serve from Kate Gammer.
Gammer there with a really great serve, though, maybe hoping she can recreate that once more now that she has the practice.
Gammer, 12 kills, hitting .357 this morning. And now this afternoon as A.G. Vandergriff, that was touched, and EKU takes set 3, 25-22.
Liberty looked like they were getting ready to celebrate that.
Yeah, Coach Albright might want to take another look at this.
At this point, you have nothing to lose. It's either you win the set here, you keep it alive. There's no point now in holding on to your challenges when you're in such a crucial position as Liberty is right now.
Not a surprise at all. Coach Albright's going to challenge this, and we'll see. But the initial call was indeed a touch on Liberty. 25-22 as it stands right now.
And with this type of play, unless the review and the camera angle's really good, it might be tough to overturn a call like this. It's always tough when because there's always so much action happening right when the net is like right at the middle of the net that it's kind of tough for refs to keep track at times, causing confusion such as that just now.
A reminder, this is just the first match of the day inside the Convocation Center, Quinn. We've got 2 more left as part of the Green and White Invitational. Coming up next, Ohio faces Oakland. And then tonight at 7 o'clock, Ohio battles Eastern Kentucky. So Ohio and Eastern Kentucky are the 2 teams today that play twice. Yesterday it was Liberty and Oakland. And it's been a fun invitational so far. This is the final weekend of the non-conference slate. So these teams will go their respective ways and dive into conference play next weekend. Ohio will play Akron to start conference play. And then in terms of this matchup, looking at Eastern Kentucky, they'll start their conference play with 2 intriguing matchups, Austin Peay and then Lipscomb, the preseason favorites in the A-Sun. Meanwhile, Liberty, their Conference USA schedule starts with Louisiana Tech on the road.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that Eastern Kentucky Conference schedule. Those first 2 games are going to be crucial in determining how the rest of the A-Sun pans out. And again, you were talking about Eastern Kentucky has to play later again tonight. The last thing they want is to go 5 sets or more than they have to and exerting more energy, being tired against a Bobcat team who has been surging as of recent.
Long review here, which means that we might see this get flipped, but just speculating.
It seems the ref might have a decision here. He steps away from the review booth trying to talk it over once more. I stand corrected. He's going back one more time as both teams wait anxiously for a decision.
And the call is overturned, so no
Wow.
touch. An attack error from A.G. Vandergriff. And Liberty, who is surviving by a thread right now. Just a small gasp.
Yeah, you wonder now if that's going to put a little flame under Liberty's, put a little wind under Liberty's sails as now they look to now shift the momentum here and maybe steal this 3rd set from Eastern Kentucky.
Set point again for EKU. Good float serve, Schmittendorf. Now Emily Hill pushed out. A.G. Vandergriff. Liberty settles. Good communication from the Colonels. Tight set. Wagers nearly put the finishing touches on set 3. And that is out.
Wow.
It is Liberty now with 24-24, staring at a couple of set points in the face, and they fight both of them off.
Yeah, Erica Lowry there was huge in that point. Did you see that monstrous kill that was going her way? And she stood tall, stood still, and put a perfect dime up to the setter to give Liberty an opportunity to now tie the game at 24.
It was 24-21 at one point, so Liberty with 3 straight points.
Also, it was 23-17
Yeah.
at one point. Liberty has done nothing but fought back and stood tall in the face of this adversary. It's been insane how much Liberty, despite having their backs against the wall, they continue to fight, continue to have just enough left in the tank to keep Kentucky on the court, keep them on their toes, and potentially now steal this third set and give Liberty all the momentum they need to maybe win it in the next set.
It's a 7-1 run for Liberty. As you mentioned, it was once 23-17, and now it's 24-24. Win by 2, of course. Kate Gammer at the service line, and this is very, very important. This point right here, Eastern Kentucky, they were on the doorstep of taking a 2-1 lead, and now it's tied up at 24 apiece. Here we go, Kate Gammer to serve. Emily Hill tight to the net, Paige Wagers, dig from Erica Lowry. Now Backus is blocked, Wagers and Vandergriff. What a time for the block party. Another set point for Eastern Kentucky, 25-24.
It felt like there for a moment Eastern Kentucky's block parties were canceled or they weren't showing up, but what better time to reestablish that than when you now have a set point.
Cooper Abney serves. Madison Blaine, what an effort from Schmittendorf. And Liberty responds. A block in their own side, on their own side. 25-25.
Yes, Mittendorf had to kind of contort her body there to get the first ball up, causing her to be out of position, giving Liberty an opportunity to tie this game up once more.
Off the overpass, Charlie Morris. Tip down, Autumn Flowers, and Cameron Backus right there above the tape, and Liberty has set point. They were down 23-17.
Yeah.
And they're currently on a 9-2 run, but a service error from Madison Blaine, side out to EKU.
Just when Liberty thinks they have the momentum, it feels like we've been saying this a lot, a service error halts it in its tracks.
Feels like whoever wins this set might finish it off in 4. Backus down on the floor, point Liberty. Set point number 2 for the Flames. 27-26.
It seems like this set has the potential to go to 30 points. That's insane. That's insane mettle and adversary and stepping up from both teams.
Charlie Morris serves, the southpaw. Pushed out, Sarah Mitchell swings long, and Liberty back from a bit of a hibernation situation late in this set. They come from behind, down 23-17, and win the third set 28-26. Set 4 is coming up next here inside the Convocation Center. Back for a fourth set with Quinn Elfers. I'm Sam Hyman. And our producer, Sam Mader, also running the show right now, taking over as this match continues. Quinn, how about Liberty? They finish off set 3 on an 11-3 run. They were down 23-17. They win the third set 28-26. What changed? Why did Liberty win that set?
Well, it was simple. Liberty just seemed to be, despite having their backs against the wall, calm, composed, and collected, constantly capitalizing on the errors that Eastern Kentucky was making. Despite having a couple service errors of their own, Liberty stood tall and now has all the momentum going into this fourth and potentially final set of the day.
Emily Hill setting up Sarah Mitchell. What a back row dig. Erica Lowry, the libero for Liberty, and she covers it up to keep the point alive. What a swing from Elizabeth Helmick. She tools the block, and Liberty leads 1-0 in this fourth set.
Yeah, Liberty seems to be very much more comfortable with leading 2-1, as they are 2-1 when they are leading in the fourth set, looking to add to that record and take what could be looked at as an upset over Eastern Kentucky. Such a dominant team, Eastern Kentucky, 8-3. Their only losses so far have come at the hands of Texas Tech, Boston College, and Green Bay, all three very respectable programs when it comes to women's volleyball.
Here's Charlie Krausen at the service line, the freshman setter. Emily Hill pushes it out off the slide. Carson Ledford, Erica Lowry, unbelievable in this match. She's got 18 digs. Point still up for grabs. Carson Ledford detonates the dance floor. And Ledford up to 9 kills, only 1 error, hitting above 400 in this match. The middle blocker from Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
Yeah, Eastern Kentucky seemed to just be more in control throughout that rally, as Liberty had to lay their bodies out on the line almost every single kill attempt, giving Eastern Kentucky the poise that they needed to tie this game up 1-1 in this very crucial set for the Colonels.
Autumn Flowers, nice change of speed as she tips it over. Just a feathery touch there. You think you're getting something, but you get the opposite.
Yeah, change of speed is a perfect way to describe that. By the looks of it, her approach looked like she was trying to slam it home, but instead using a perfect placement to get it right on that O where there were no defenders for Liberty, or for Eastern Kentucky.
Again, look at Erica Lowry, unbelievable in the libero jersey, and Liberty gets the point. And you got to tip your cap to Erica Lowry. We talked to Coach Albright about Erica, the senior from Cypress, Texas, who was the starting libero last year, 18 matches, but missed a full month due to an injury, so she was in and out of the lineup. She has so much energy and effort out there on the court. You can see her talking and communicating every single point.
Yeah, definitely. The transfer from Texas A&M might have had some maybe experience, the senior, under such a big program. She has 811 career digs coming into this game and is on pace for 1,000 by the end of the season. Very well deserved with plays such as what she's been doing so far in this set.
Maddie Tolzman registers the kill, and if you look at Erica Lowry's career, you mentioned 2 years at Texas A&M, and then in 2022 she played in every single set at Liberty as the libero, and then had it not been for last year missing that month due to injury, she may have gone, this may be 3 years and counting where she has not missed a set, as Sarah Mitchell scrambles into the stands. Liberty leads 5-2. One other thing about Erica is she is going to be a personal trainer once she leaves Liberty. Coach Albright told us that when he went out to recruit at a high school, some of the folks at that high school knew who Erica was and actually had been trained by Erica. Look at her.
Wow.
I mean, unbelievable. The one-handed effort. Here she is right there.
Effort. Look at that.
I mean, she is locked in right now and taking charge. Her court coverage is off the charts and it leads to another Liberty point.
They say offense wins games, defense wins championships. Right now it seems defense, more importantly, Erica Lowry, is why Liberty's winning this game right now, 6-2.
Yeah, she has absolutely had her fingerprints all over this fourth set so far.
Yeah, making great digs, and then with that great opportunity there for Liberty to slam it home, giving them a 4-point cushion now as this set progresses. And now she has a chance to ever more increase that lead as she now takes her shot at the service line.
Such a fun player to watch. I mean, if you're just joining us here in set 4, you've seen a bunch of fireworks from Erica Lowry in the libero jersey, doing exactly what a libero is supposed to do, keeping everything up and alive. And Liberty is out to a 7-2 lead. It was something that we talked about late in that third set, Quinn. The winner of set 3, because it was so back and forth, you think the winner of that third set might close it out in 4, and it looks that way right now as Madison Blaine blasting that one on the other side. Liberty 8, Eastern Kentucky 2, timeout EKU. And we will take a quick break here inside the convo. Back in a moment. Back inside the convo as we resume set number 4. Liberty sprinting out to an 8-2 lead over Eastern Kentucky. Back with Quinn Elfers, I'm Sam Hyman. Maddie Tolsman hammers it through the block. We were just talking a moment ago about Erica Lowry, who is really all over the place in this match, particularly in this set. She has 20 digs already in this match.
She has been the Iron Man for this Liberty team, trying to put it away. She played 2 full games yesterday, and we're in the middle of a fourth set thriller here. Could have fooled me. She looks like she's as fresh as ever.
Kate Gammer. Now it's Maddie Tolson with just a flick of the wrist. Elizabeth Helmick. Not a ton of in-system swings here from either team during this rally. Schmittendorf recovers. This travels in the back left corner. Elizabeth Helmick puts that in the campfire, and it's smoking hot. My goodness, 9-3 Liberty.
Definitely a perfect placement to have that ball. Great setup there from Emily Hill to give not Emily Hill, my apologies there, just from the setter to give a perfect opportunity there to Helmick to put it away and extend this Liberty lead.
Helmick at the service line, the senior from Plymouth, Minnesota. And Tolsman off the mark. Eastern Kentucky just seems a bit discombobulated right now. They're going to have to come back in a hurry because it's slipping away.
Yeah, you wonder how much the end of that final set could be impacting this play now, because it seems like Liberty's playing with a new fire that they found recently at the end of that second set.
A new flame.
Yeah, oh, a new flame. Didn't even realize that.
They have rekindled their flame after winning set 3. Here's Maddie Tolzman at the service line. Had a really good match before the Invitational this week against Marshall. Hit 269, 11 kills. Sarah Mitchell off the top of the blockers, and that's a kill for Mitchell. She's got 10. Eastern Kentucky sharing the rock. A.G. Vandergrift, 9 kills. Carson Ledford, 9 kills. And now Mitchell up to 10. Kate Gammer. Emily Hill, nice crack. Amelia Tomlinson off the overpass. And Mitchell squeaks it through the block. 11 kills for Sarah Mitchell.
Yeah, that overpass, despite it looking really well for Liberty at first, turned out to give Eastern Kentucky exactly what they needed to set up a perfect opportunity to strike, and that's exactly what they did.
Kate Gammer, bullseye, back row on the line, and she has 16 kills. That is a match high.
That's the sound every coach likes to hear, the perfect boom on that ball, meaning you got perfect hand placement on that to give it enough downspin to sink right as it was about to go out.
I think there was just a challenge that has been issued on Eastern Kentucky's side. I'll take another look at it. I thought it was inside that back line.
It looks very nice. I mean, at this point, if you're Eastern Kentucky, you're kind of in a situation Liberty was in at the end of the second set. You really have nothing to lose. Your back is now starting to feel as if it's against that wall, and you need some sort of momentum. And getting this point back and reversing it would be huge for the Colonels. I just don't think, from what I saw at least, it is going to end up that way. Kate Gammer looking for her 17th kill of the day. Those are numbers you do not see often.
Yeah, as this match continues to lengthen, Kate Gammer is closing in on a new season high in kills. She had 19 kills against Akron at the beginning of the season. That was actually a match that took place in Puerto Rico. They started the season participating in the Puerto Rico Invitational against Iowa and Akron. So nice opportunity for some team bonding outside of the continental USA.
Yeah, and that's kind of why, if I were both teams, I'd be taking a sigh of relief that the invitational stage of the season is now over. No more cross-country or out-of-country traveling, leaving you being able to be more comfortable at home a lot more, playing foes you're familiar with. It's definitely a good time right now if you're both squads ending that invitational stage of the season.
Although when you look at, especially Conference USA, the travel is insane. Looking at where Liberty will have to go to in conference play, they'll go to Louisiana Tech. They'll go all the way to New Mexico to play New Mexico State. So it's a spread out conference. And Liberty located in Lynchburg, Virginia, so they'll go to Louisiana, Kennesaw State, which is in Georgia. It's a spread-out league. As we wait the official ruling on the previous play, which was a kill by Kate Gammer.
Yeah, the more I think about it now, Liberty definitely would love to come out of here with a win, knowing how much traveling they're going to have to do now. As the season progresses, having every win you can get, especially when you're in a position such as you are right now, it's crucial that Liberty doesn't let off the gas, such as Eastern Kentucky has last set, and just keep driving and put this game away.
Whenever there's a lengthy review, it feels like this might get overturned.
It seems the ref has made his decision. As it goes to Liberty, it does not get overturned.
Must have been close, though, because it was a long review.
Yeah, but Gammer, once again, that perfect hand contact on the ball. You heard the boom. You could hear it from probably 5 miles away from the convo. It had perfect downspin to sink right as it was going to go out. And barring any more delays, Gammer will now look to add on to Liberty's lead here, looking for a first potential service ace of the day.
3 service aces for both teams. Liberty has 13 errors at the line. Sarah Mitchell, Erica Lowry again, airborne in the back row. Lowry covers. And that swing is out. EKU point, much needed for the Colonels. Only down 4. This is an offense that hit .312 yesterday against Oakland, their highest hit percentage as a team in a match this season.
It's crazy the difference a day makes, because now they're only hitting 183. That's got to be one of the lowest of the season, and that is just due to not many players on Eastern Kentucky finding their groove.
Josie Schmittendorf, good effort. Emily Hill, cross-court swing, and Hill has 7 kills. It's been a bit of a rough go this time around for Hill, hitting 111 after she had a career-high 11 kills yesterday. It was very efficient, but there's still plenty of time left in this match.
If that kill was a sign of things to come, I would not be worried. Like, that is the perfect position you want to put it. That is a spot the defenders want to give to the attacker, because that is such a tough place to hit in the court right next to the net. But that's what Emily Hill did perfectly on that set. At that point, my volleyball coach used to just say, you dust yourself off and tip your cap to the other team.
Yeah, it's a good point, and now the play is being stopped, just wiping up the floor right now.
With how many players have been on the ground and been diving, I'm not surprised the court continually needs to be swept and cleaned.
A 11-8 lead for Liberty here in set 4. The Flames hitting .284 as a team, and Eastern Kentucky hitting just .186, but they are still right in this. All right, so that's the other reason why play has been stopped longer. There was a challenge on the previous play. Emily Hill recorded the kill. I didn't think there was anything that would lead to it not being a kill.
I mean,
but we'll see.
Yeah, you never know. The ball might have had a bit more something on it that might have pushed it out just a fraction of an inch more than once was thought. And that can be the difference between a very impressive highlight reel-esque kill to just another ball that went out and another point to Liberty.
Liberty led by Kate Gammer with 16 kills, hitting .342. Cameron Backus, 13 kills, 194 hit percentage, and Elizabeth Helmick, 12 kills, a .458 hit percentage. So she got off to a bit of a slow start, but she's absolutely turned it up. Somebody that we highlighted at the top of the show, Elizabeth Helmick. She finished with 14 kills and had a .524 hit percentage in the 5-set win over Oakland, but struggled against Ohio. Liberty hit a season low .093 against Ohio last night.
Wow.
They've completely turned it around and are on the verge of taking this match in 4 sets, but
the refs doing their due diligence here, making sure they make the right call, because with how close this game has been throughout, every point matters that much more. So it's important here the refs take their time, make the right call here, as it seems like the ref could be leaning closer to a final decision here.
Call is reversed. Liberty wins the point, so Emily Hill not given the kill.
Wow. Yeah, that's the third long review session that has gone to Liberty's end. 3 points there that have been crucial now, because now Liberty has, instead of a 12-7, unless it was an 11-8 lead, it's now a 12-7 lead, which makes so much. A 3-point deficit, or 3-point lead compared to a 5-point lead is very huge in this game.
Absolutely. And here we go. Freshman Aubrey Atchison in the match to serve again. Dump down, Schmittendorf covered it once, not twice. Point Liberty, and it's 13-7 Flames.
Yeah, way to step up there for Kate Gammer there, seeing that her blockers were on the way, on the descent down, stepping up, trying to get her hands on that ball, and that's exactly what she did.
Sarah Mitchell. Atchison in the back row, the freshman DS. And Cameron Backus tools the block, the senior from Edmond, Oklahoma, with her 15th kill. She averages 3 kills per set. 2023 Conference USA second team selection. And has had a decorated volleyball career dating all the way back to her high school days. 2019 Gatorade Oklahoma Volleyball State Player of the Year, Sarah Mitchell. My goodness, that swing sending shockwaves across the convo.
Yeah, and I want to point out the serve receive there. Atchison has been challenging Maddie Tolsman to receive her serves, and she did that perfectly, giving the setter a great opportunity there to put the ball in the breadbasket of the hitter.
(14-8) lead for Liberty. Pushed out, Cameron Backus again. And a nifty cross-court swing as she goes off the blockers. And it's 15-8. So Backus and Gammer, 16 kills apiece. Backus, more of the vibrant, energetic personality. Kate Gammer, a chill, more relaxed vibe. Coach Albright said it's like the yin and the yang, different types of personalities, and they really offset each other well.
Yeah, it's like sweet and spice makes everything nice.
Yes, indeed.
Love that.
Liberty taking control of set 4. Cameron Backus once again. Timeout Eastern Kentucky, and things are slipping away from the Colonels right now.
9 points to go for Liberty. We will go to a commercial break. Now we will join you back very shortly for the conclusion of this 4th set.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside the Convocation Center. 16-8, Liberty leads Eastern Kentucky. Back with Quinn Elfers, I'm Sam Hyman. Liberty was down 23-17 in set 3. 2 points away from going down 2-1. They finished that 3rd set on a 11-3 run to take set 3, and now they're in control here in set 4 as A.G. Vandergriff pours one over, and it's 16-9. They're going to need, Eastern Kentucky will need more of that from Vandegrift who's got 10 kills on 27 swings.
Yeah, Eastern Kentucky came out of that break swinging, putting Liberty on its toes clearly there, as Liberty could not regroup in time for Eastern Kentucky to get the point.
Free ball. Charlie Krausen. Elizabeth Helmick punches it too far. Point Eastern Kentucky.
That was the right play. That was the right idea there. You saw the libero approaching, getting ready for maybe a kill that would be close to the net. Instead, trying to punch it out to the corner, just a bit long though.
Charlie Krausen, Autumn Flowers. And that is in the back row for Flowers. She has 8 kills on 15 swings, only 1 error.
Yeah, a lot of great things to take away here if you're Liberty. You have multiple players hitting above 300 right now, such as Kate Gammer, Elizabeth Heimlich, and Autumn Flowers. Helmick, my bad.
Free ball. Hill back sets A.G. Vandergriff. Nice dig in the back row by Charlie Krausen, the setter. And Helmick pops it too high. Point Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, it seemed Helmick was trying to adjust to the ball as it was in the air, causing her arm to be hitting it more of an upward angle rather than a downward angle, which is what is ideal, causing the ball to sail into the Eastern Kentucky bench.
Krausen setting up Kate Gammer, not the way she drew it up with the traditional set, but a good pass, and Gammer now with 18 kills. She has been the focal point of this offense, a senior from California.
That tandem of Cameron Backus and Kate Gammer have been getting it done today, both with 17 kills so far.
Vandergriff rolls shot, plops in, 18-12. Eastern Kentucky has to get a run going if they want to get back in this set.
Certainly, Liberty is starting to see the light at the end of that tunnel, and Eastern Kentucky has to do everything they can to stop that bleeding that they've been doing for this entire set.
A reminder coming up next, Oakland and Ohio. That'll be about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this match. Charlie Krausen, tight to the net. Madison Blaine, kaboom!
There was no competition there for Blaine, so she had free will to put that ball wherever she wanted to, and she put it right at the ref's toes, or the line judge's toes. Let me be more precise with that.
5th kill for Blaine, the senior middle blocker from Montgomery, Texas, the 2023 Conference USA Defensive Player of the Year. Any type of offense, a plus. When it comes from Blaine, there's a deflection. Maddie Tolzman rises up. Setter dump, Schmittendorf prepared. Charlie Morris pushes it out. Kate Gammer rolls shot, and it works. Kate Gammer now with 18 kills for the senior outside from California.
Wow, these long rallies are making me tired just watching it. I can only imagine what these players are going through after experiencing so many of those long incrementing rallies that just don't seem to end.
20-12, Maddie Tolzman. Nice work in the back row, Elizabeth Helmick. Schmittendorf. Look at the communication from Liberty. Abney pushed out, Maddie Tolzman. Liberty recycles, a cross-court swing, Kate Gammer. She can do it all, folks. Great. 19 kills for Kate Gammer.
Yeah, great awareness there from Gammer, slowing her approach as the ball wasn't going to reach exactly where I thought it would, but getting a great hit on it, putting it just out of reach of the diving Tolzman.
Kate Gammer matches her season high in kills, 19. We talked about this earlier. Kate Gammer had a 20-kill, 20-dig performance last year at number 23 Hawaii, part of a 5-set victory. She had 20 kills in that match.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that is the 4th time there have been back-to-back service errors from both teams. That cannot occur if you're Eastern Kentucky trying to claw your way back into this game.
And that's out. Paige Wagers records the kill.
Paige Wagers, a name we haven't really been talking about a lot, but that does not mean she has not been a difference maker for this team. She was the Atlantic Sun Defensive Player of the Week just this past week with her incredible performance against Marshall.
Leads the team in blocks, does Paige Wagers. She had 8 block assists yesterday in the straight set victory over Oakland. And there's Cameron Backus blasting that one off the block. 23-14 Liberty. 2 points away from taking this match in 4 sets. And this set in particular, it started out with the play from Erica Lowry. She really set the tone. Liberty's libero just flying all over the court.
Definitely. That energy is what you need if you're trying to put a game like this away, where neither team is giving up. Having that positive momentum, that positive energy truly is the difference and has been the difference of this game up to this point.
Into the net. Eastern Kentucky feeling things slipping away from their fingertips. And it is match point for Liberty.
I would never count Eastern Kentucky out of this game, though, because I have a feeling there might be there could be a potential game-saving run here from Eastern Kentucky, as has happened in the past couple of sets here.
All right, here we go. Match point for Liberty. Service error, Charlie Krausen. And now Sarah Mitchell will serve.
Sarah Mitchell needs to put this team on her back with her serving, as she needs to make up 8 points in play here.
Back set. And there it is. From the right side, Cameron Backus, the final boom in this match. 25-16, Liberty takes it in 4 sets and finishes their Green and White Invitational with a 2-1 record. Eastern Kentucky still has 1 more match left in the Green and White Invitational. Coming up next, we'll have Ohio and Oakland. But Quinn, your final thoughts from this match?
If I'm Liberty right now, I am ecstatic. Going down in the first set, despite it being really close, and clawing back, keeping your head up, keeping into this game, and winning such thrilling sets, that is the best energy and just the best vibe you want to have going into conference play now for the Flames.
All right, thanks to everybody for tuning in. Liberty in 4 sets over Eastern Kentucky. In about 30 minutes, we will have Oakland and Ohio. Thanks for watching.